Let's talk about the 3 environments that must shift in order for you to get rid of fibroids, okay? And this is for women that want to desire to get rid of fibroids the natural way, right? The way that you should be doing, because if not, they just grow back. So if you're planning on doing surgery, be prepared for them to grow back, okay? So women that are serious about getting rid of fibroids and staying fibroid free, right? And getting to the root cause of the problem, this is for you, okay? One of the environments that must shift is your internal environment in your body, okay? So when we are dealing with fibroids, our detoxification channels are clogged up, right? The liver, the gut, kidneys, they're not fully functioning as they're supposed to. They're not keeping toxins away, right? Because the lymphatic system, these systems help dispel toxins. So if we have fibroids, we're dealing with lots of waste in the body. So instead of actually, like I said, these systems, these organs in our body helping our body get rid of waste, like I said, they're not functioning to their highest capacity. So we gotta work on supporting these systems, getting them healthier so they're able to do their job, okay? As well as when I say internal environment, I'm also referring to your hormones. If you have fibroids, those hormones are out of balance. And I'm not just talking about estrogen and progesterone. You gotta look at the cortisol, the insulin. These things have to be out of balance before we even get to the sex hormones, right? It's so important for us. So we have to restore balance within our body. You don't have to overly focus on one hormone. You don't overly have to obsess over one hormone. Your job is to get your organs, to get your glands healthy so that they are secreting the right amount of each hormone, okay? And also too, as far as internal environment, your nervous system, regulating your nervous system, right? Looking at your stress patterns, you have to look at all of these areas in order to shift the internal environment in your body. If you have fibroids, your body's in a state of stress, right? Your body's in a compromised state. So we have to look internally as well to be able to fully dissolve fibroids. You also have to look at your emotional environment. What is your body holding on to, okay? And when I say this, I mean, what are our past experiences? What traumas is our body holding on to? Because in case you don't know, your body keeps score of all of the pain when you don't release these things, right? The trauma, the overgiving, right? The times you're looking for validation outside of yourself, the times that you're suppressing your desires, you're suppressing your dreams, your passions. Your body keeps that hidden, right? All of the unspoken truths, your body, like I said, your womb on an energetic level is holding all of these things. So think of the fibroids as the pain, the grief, the childhood trauma, all of these things that you've experienced, right? That you've held on to, that you haven't released, you haven't processed, you haven't let go of, that are still present. Your body keeps score. So you have to, like I said, reassess the emotional environment in your body, right? You have to look at, how the disconnection you have from your body, because a lot of women that have fibroids, there's a disconnect from the body, there's a disconnect from the womb, there's a disconnect from your true self, right? You're too busy wearing the mask and looking for validation and being a people pleaser because we care so much about what other people think and how other people receive us. You're operating from fear and lack, right? Instead of operating out of love, instead of operating out of trust. So look at the emotional environment, and that again, that's something that has to be addressed before you're able to rid your body and get your body out of this hormone, hormone imbalanced state, and get your body out of a state of stress. Your body feels all of that stuff that you've been holding on to. We also have to look at our external environment, right? And these are our daily habits, our diet. This is our relationships, right? These are the people that we interact with. This is everything that we sleep habits. What are your habits, right? And do they represent a person that is healthy? Because when we look at our habits, sometimes that we can have blind spots and we don't realize that we have the habits of somebody that is overwhelmed, that is stressed out, right? And we're just, getting by, eating anything that we can grab. We're just, barely sleeping, just trying to get through life, just trying to get through the day. That's not the body. That is not how someone that is healed acts, okay? That is not a life. That is not a life of a healthy person, right? So you have to start looking at your daily habits, what you're eating, how are you sleeping? You got to start, your external environment matters. Your body has to be in a healthy environment for it to heal. Fibroids cannot exist in a healthy body. That's one thing you have to remember. So you have to create a healthy environment in your body. And that, like I said, that's in your habits. That's in your internal environment, right? That's your emotional environment. All of those things impact your health, okay? And impact your womb health, in case you did not know, okay? In just 3 days, in case you did not know, I'm having a 5-day live course where I'm teaching women how to get rid of their fibroids, okay? For 5 whole days on Zoom. It's gonna be on the 14th of July through the 18th of July, and I'm so excited. It's literally in 3 days, and every single day from at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be teaching you. It'll be a different topic each day, but all in all, our full fibroid framework of a fibroid elimination framework, how to get rid of fibroids. It's called Eliminate Fibroids before 2026. This is for women that want to be fibroid free and stay fibroid free. I'm going to be teaching you, okay? Everything you need to know, what has helped hundreds of our clients get rid of fibroids, all right? So if you're interested in, go ahead and join, go ahead and register. We start Monday, okay? The link is in the bio for more information and to register, all right? Bye, ladies.